Julia Trubkina, best known for her appearances on 90 Day Fiancé and 90 Day The Last Resort, has opened up about a deeply personal loss that has touched the hearts of fans around the world. The Russian-born reality star recently took to social media to share the news of the passing of her beloved dog, Simba, whom she considered a central figure in her life since moving to the United States. Julia first appeared on 90 Day Fiancé Season 8 in 2020, where viewers watched her journey unfold with her now husband, Brandon Gibbs. Since their time on the show, the couple has remained part of the extended 90 Day franchise, occasionally updating fans on their lives. While Julia has never shied away from expressing herself online, her recent posts about Simba have revealed a more vulnerable side of her, one that resonated with many animal lovers who have also experienced the deep loss of a pet, a bond that went beyond words. Simba was more than just a dog to Julia. He was her source of companionship, strength, and joy during some of her most difficult times. When Julia left her home in Russia to begin a new life with Brandon in the U.S., she faced numerous challenges, including cultural differences, isolation, and adapting to life on Brandon's family's farm. It was during this transitional time that Simba entered her life, a spirited pup with a fitting name inspired by Julia's love of the Lion King. Simba quickly became her closest companion. Julia frequently spoke about how much Simba meant to her and often referred to him with affection that many reserve for close family members. Her connection with him was profound, and it's clear from her tributes that he brought her comfort and purpose. From reality star to pet advocate, over the years, Julia grew from being a newcomer on a reality show to a confident businesswoman and pet lover who found meaning and drive in her work with animals. With support from her family, she pursued professional dog training and even launched a pet care business that includes subscription boxes tailored to dogs and cats. Simba, of course, served as the original inspiration for the brand. Julia has credited Simba for helping her find a sense of identity and belonging in her new country. Through him, she found joy in caring for animals and built a business that allows her to connect with fellow pet enthusiasts. Simba was featured in many of her social media posts, and fans came to associate him with Julia's warm and lively presence online. Coping with grief in the public eye. When Simba passed away, Julia's world shifted. She shared the news with her followers, describing the emotional toll it had taken on her. While she had previously experienced personal losses, she explained that this one felt unique, a kind of sadness that lingered, touching every part of her day-to-day life. Julia reposted a video from another content creator that discussed the emotional impact of losing a cherished pet. The video emphasized how closely the human brain connects to animals with whom people form strong emotional bonds. Julia's caption and reaction to the video reflected just how much Simba meant to her, affirming that her connection with him was deep and irreplaceable. In the video, a voiceover explained how the loss of a companion animal can be profound. It acknowledged the emotional significance of pets and how losing one can leave a lasting void. Julia's decision to share this content suggests she found comfort in knowing that others understand and validate her experience. The emotional toll of saying goodbye. Simba's passing was sudden. Julia revealed that he had suffered a medical emergency that ultimately led to his loss. The unexpected nature of it left Julia feeling overwhelmed and unprepared. She admitted that it felt as though a piece of her heart was missing, and the adjustment to life without Simba has been extremely difficult. Despite being a public figure, Julia has always been selective about what parts of her life she shares online. This particular moment in her life has shown a softer and more contemplative side, as she navigates grief while continuing to share updates with her fans. Many of her followers have responded with compassion, sending messages of support and sharing their own experiences with pet loss. A deep personal impact. Julia's posts suggest that Simba was more than a pet. He was a symbol of stability, warmth, and unconditional love. His presence helped her through stressful times in her relationship and her move across the globe. With Simba gone, Julia now faces the emotional challenge of adapting to a home that feels quieter and emptier without him. While she continues to smile in some of her recent posts and videos, it's evident that she's carrying the weight of his absence. In one of her Instagram captions, she described how even simple routines now feel different. Feeding him, walking him, and hearing his paws across the floor were daily reminders of their bond. Without those moments, she is learning to adjust and find peace in memories rather than presence. A reflection on parenthood and pets. Over the years, Julia had openly stated that she wasn't ready for parenthood and did not have plans to start a family. In many ways, Simba filled that space for her, offering a nurturing role that gave her purpose and direction. She often referred to Simba as her baby, and it was clear that she treated him with care, devotion, and affection typically associated with motherhood. The special relationship Julia had with Simba allowed her to experience a unique kind of responsibility. It shaped her worldview and inspired her to build a life focused on the love and care of animals. His passing, therefore, not only represents the loss of a beloved pet, but also marks the end of a chapter in her personal growth. How Brandon Gibbs is supporting Julia. Though Julia has posted about her grief, she has not shared many details about how her husband, Brandon, is supporting her during this time. The couple has had their fair share of ups and downs, as shown on multiple 90-Day Fiancé spin-offs. Fans have expressed hope that Brandon is standing by her side and offering emotional support as she processes her feelings. In one of her posts, Julia hinted at the challenges of expressing the depth of her sorrow. While she's known for her energetic and upbeat personality, grief can make public sharing difficult. Whether or not she's chosen to speak about Brandon's involvement, fans continue to wish the couple well as they face this emotional moment together. Community support and shared experiences. One of the more touching aspects of Julia's recent posts has been the outpouring of support from fans and fellow pet lovers. Many followers shared their own stories of losing a cherished animal, and several encouraged her to take time to heal. Some even commented on how much joy Simba had brought to them, simply by being part of Julia's online life. This sense of community has likely helped Julia feel less alone during this time. It's a reminder of how deeply people can connect through shared experiences, even those that involve loss and grief. Julia has always embraced her role as someone who shares the real side of life beyond reality TV, and her transparency in this moment continues that tradition. What's next for Julia? As Julia continues to process her loss, fans are looking ahead with her to see how she will move forward. Her pet-centered business remains active, and she seems committed to continuing her work as a dog trainer and entrepreneur. While Simba may no longer be physically by her side, the inspiration he gave her is still very much alive in the projects she's built. It's unclear whether she and Brandon will return to the 90-Day Fiancé franchise in future seasons, but many fans are rooting for them to stay strong as a couple. For now, Julia is focusing on healing, honoring Simba's memory, and reconnecting with her community of followers. A message of love and remembrance. Julia's story is a powerful reminder of how deeply pets can impact our lives. For many people, they are more than companions. They are family. Julia's candid reflections on her grief offer comfort to those who have walked the same path and underscore the emotional bonds that exist between humans and animals. Through her heartfelt posts and quiet strength, Julia Trubkina continues to show her fans that love, in all its forms, leaves a lasting legacy. Simba may be gone, but the light he brought into her life, and by extension, into the lives of her followers, will never be forgotten.